Hi, welcome to NonStopChess channel. In the previous video, we saw the Evans Gambit decline. And today, we will analyze the Evans Gambit accepted line. Okay, White starts with E4 and then Black plays the E5, Nf3, Nc6, Bishop C4, and as I said in the previous video, when Bishop C5 is played here in this position, White has the option to go for the Evans Gambit. In the previous video we saw when White plays the B4, the Bishop did not accept the Gambit. Today we will see what happens if the Gambit is accepted. There is two ways to accept the Gambit. One is with the Bishop and the other one is with the Knight. Today we will see what happens if we accept it with the Knight. Now there is the obvious move for White is C3. You have to be careful not to go for a beginner. He will see that the E5 pawn, which is a central pawn that is available, so he should not go and attack it. If he does, White loses. Let us see how he loses. How we have to respond if this position occurs is just play Queen F6. Now if the knight is going to attack the F7 square, there is a checkmate. So immediately first he has to defend this position now and also save the knight, because if the knight comes back, then the queen takes the rook. So you have to save the knight as well the check. If you try to move this pawn to defend the knight, which a beginner will play, you just have to simply accept the pawn. Now with the queen you cannot take the bishop since there is a knight fork. So there is a check, you are forced. So Black simply takes the queen and he wins it very easily. So you can see, as White, you have to be very careful not to take the central E pawn. Instead, what you have to play is the E3. Then the knight, since is being attacked, will go back. White simply have to push the D4 pawn, E into D4. Now White simply have to sacrifice that pawn. If usually they will take this pawn as well. Now White simply have to take bishop into F7 check. Though it looks like a sacrifice, White gets compensated well. King into F7, the queen comes to the center and takes back the bishop. So once the king moves back, the bishop is taken. This position White is clearly winning, since though it looks like he is 2 pawn down, he immediately is going to get back this pawn, and Black has lost the castling. So the king is going to be exposed. The bishop can come to A3 and attack, and there is a weakness in the G7 square. So this position is clearly winning for White. Hope you all liked what happens if the Black accepts the Gambit, and next time when you get an opportunity, please try it out. Thank you.